the first important lesson after we init a new project and get ready to install Eleventy is that it is a scoped package. So you'll install it with @11ty/Eleventy. Once the install completes, we'll open the package and update the default scripts section. We'll add a start command to run Eleventy with hot reload, which is provided by BrowserSync and part of the serve directive. Next, we'll create a config file to perform an optional step, which is to update our input and output directory. My preference being source for input and public for output. Then we need to create a layout file and an index file. You can certainly combine these steps, but to take full advantage of templating features, I recommend using layouts from the start. Eleventy expects layouts to be located in the includes directory, and we'll create a Nunjucks file called base. Our layout will use the HTML5 boilerplate, and we'll prepare it for the incoming content by adding the variable of title, which will be provided by front matter, and step out a nice semantic starting point by again adding the title as the H1 and use the template variable of content along with the safe filter to say we expect and want any HTML content here. Now in our source, we'll create our index markdown file and add the front matter key of title with a nice hello world and a small message to make sure our content is working. We'll also attach it to our layout with the front matter key of layout and set the value to the file name of base.njk. Finally, we'll open terminal and run the start command, which launches a local server. We do still have to open this in the browser ourselves, but you can see that we've successfully created our first page. We'd like a little style for this, so we'll add style.css. And the one trick here is that we need to make Eleventy aware of the CSS file, as it's not presently included. But first, we'll go back into our base template and link to our style sheet. Then, back in our config, we'll add style.css as a pass-through copy. And now we have a lovely sans serif theme kicked off. I said this was 3 minutes and we have about 40 seconds left. So let's create a blog. We'll create a post directory and add my first post with a title and a bit of content. Then we'll add a directory data file using the directory name as the file name, so posts. And we'll use this to send it to the base layout and also add tags to create the posts collection. Back in our index, we'll loop over the new post collection and you'll see everything updating as I add a second post. And there we have the essential basics of getting started with Eleventy.